We're on the Abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike near Breezewood. So if we go up here a mile and a half or so from the town of Breezewood, there's supposed to be a tunnel, and I'm going to check it out. So instead of moving their logs off the trail, they just paint graffiti on them. If there was a dead animal laying here, they'd probably spray graffiti on that too. So anyhow, there's been a lot of groups and things that want to make this an official trail and maintain, but it takes money. But really, I mean, you know, I suppose they'd come up here and like just prep this and lay a single line of blacktop up here and just forget about that side. That side doesn't look like it's as well traveled. I guess we are riding westbound in the eastbound lanes. A little dangerous. Lots of rabbits. That rabbit's going 8 miles an hour. Hi, bunny rabbit. Oh, there's a farm here on the Abandoned Turnpike. So everybody's wondering, why did they abandon the turnpike? Jody back there did some extensive research, and the tunnels are only designed for like one car, and it was originally a railroad, and so the tunnels weren't that wide, and apparently over time they decided there was actually a better route going up and over the mountains rather than through the mountains, so they rerouted the turnpike. And the research Jody did, she thinks that was in the 60s sometime. So this has been abandoned for 50 years approximately. So I'll quit recording until we get to the tunnel. We're at the beginning of the tunnel on the Abandoned Turnpike. So we rode up a slight hill for the past mile and a half, so I'm a little bit out of breath. Either that somebody has a yellow blood and fell off the thing and died, or there are rules for the trail. I can see the other end. Yeah. Turn your light on. Jody doesn't like it. They have a mosquito problem here in central Pennsylvania. So my light is working. So lots of garbage. So I can see pretty good. Oh, what happened here? Oh, I was looking through my camera, but the display went off. Cool. And Jody didn't want to do this. Aren't you glad I dragged you down here to do this? So you think if I lived around here, I'd come down and I'd like clean this tunnel up. I'd help maintain it, sweep up the garbage and stuff. So Jody's got our camper lantern and also a light. She says it's not very bright. She might think I'm not very bright for choosing this as a place to ride my bike. It's probably 60 degrees in here. Probably a nice place to hang out on a hot summer day. No AC. So did they say the first tunnel was 3/4 of a mile, or the second one? When they start talking about the second tunnel, Jody just quit listening because she's...
They said it was hilly to the second tunnel. I'm like, no,
It's hilly to the second tunnel. The term, the words biking and hills in the same sentence doesn't go well with Jody. Downhill.
we're going to do another bike ride today.
Yeah, so we're on our way from the East Coast. We were riding on the Atlantic City boardwalk yesterday, and then we drove halfway across Pennsylvania, then we stopped here for the night. And uh-oh, they need to do some patchwork there. There's like a hazy fog in here. So, rock and roll. A million years from now, the people in a million years will be down here reading all the rock art. So, it'd be like the petroglyphs. After the apocalypse, they won't know how to read English. They'll just be guesswork at what all this stuff actually said. I was telling a story and I lost my train of thought.
Oh, that was going back to Illinois.
Yeah, we're going back to Illinois, and then we're going to stop in Ohio, south of Akron.
Erie,
Yeah, the Erie to Ohio towpath trail. I don't think it's towpath the whole way, but the part we're going to be doing is a towpath. And there's a boardwalk going across a lake that Jody says is a floating boardwalk that you ride across. That's her doing, so if that turns out to be a disaster or not fun, I can blame her for it. So I've been told that I will have fun, I will go there, I will pay the $30 in tolls on the turnpikes to get there, and I will be happy. I'm pretty well just coasting right now, so I'm going down a slight downhill. Jody just thought it was a nice easy ride, and her legs... She's anxious to get out of here. So some of the readings that Jody did on the internet made this sound like it was apocalyptic tunnel number 1 or something.
with
Holes in it. Fire shooting up. Gateways straight to hell. So it's actually, if they ever made this official trail, they really wouldn't need to do much in here. Just a broom. Like I said, if I lived around here, I'd come down and clean it up. Might even buy a couple gallons of paint and get rid of all that graffiti. Make it look pretty. So we're almost to the end. Into the tunnel. So I think this must have been the one that's 3/4 of a mile long. So that was quite the little ride. I can turn my light off now, because I might need it on the way back. And we pop out to daylight, and now my eyeballs gotta adjust. So we are out. So Jody stopped back there. She's gonna want to turn around. I'd be happy going to the next one, but I know she's not gonna be happy. Alright, so that's a ride through the turnpike, the tunnel near Breezewood, Pennsylvania. Still on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Heading eastbound. Don't know what mile marker. So we're on the Abandoned Turnpike. We are returning from the tunnel. So we rode from Breezewood to the tunnel, through the tunnel, and then about another mile, and then we turn around. We are heading to go do some other bike riding today. So we've been riding every day on this vacation, and to be honest, when I first started pedaling this morning, my legs were telling me, like, not again. But once I get loosened up a little bit, I'm fine. So I'm fine. Legs might not be fine. You can see the old abandoned eastbound pavement is over there. The westbound pavement is a little more clear. Maybe you can see it through the weeds there. So we're probably about a mile from where we parked our van, and we're heading back. So this will be, let's see, about a mile and a half, another mile, 2.5, 3.5. So even though it's a short ride, it'd still be like 7 miles. And like I said, we didn't want to go the extra. It would have been like an extra 10 miles probably to go to the second tunnel and ride through that one. And then some of the locals told us it's up and down hills. If it would have been totally flat, might have did it. But actually, like, we're going downhill now. Coming up here wasn't all that bad. So if it's gradual inclines, not bad. It's all steep hills that I don't like. So, alright, so that wraps up the Pennsylvania Turnpike part of our vacation. And if you're ever near Breezewood, even if you're walking, I thought Jody's gonna run over a rabbit. Some artwork. Jody's gonna take a picture of that artwork. Some people call it graffiti, other people call it artwork. So they must not have a very good art program here in Breezewood. Their art classes go up on the old turnpike and draw stuff. So a lot of spray paint has lost its life up here. So I thought Jody was slamming her brakes because she almost hit a rabbit, but she wanted to take a picture of that skull. But alright, so that wraps it up this time. Hope you enjoyed it. If this is on YouTube, subscribe to my channel and like this video so other people can find me.